In the 1960s, there was a professor at university who tested whether or not a person can delay gratification. He took young children, 4, 5, 6 years old, and he put them in a room and came into the room and said, I am going to give you a marshmallow. It is a yummy marshmallow. If you eat it now, terrific. But if you wait for 15 minutes, I will come back and you will eat 2 marshmallows. Your choice. You could have one now. If you eat it now, when I come back, you can only get that one. I will not give you another one. But if you wait 15 minutes and you just watch this marshmallow, I will come back and I'll give you 2 marshmallows. And he followed these children. He did a study on these children. 1/3 of the children waited for him to return, and they were able to have 2 marshmallows. 2/3 of the children ate the marshmallow. They could not resist, and they ate it right then and there. He took these children and he followed them for 20 years. It's called a longitudinal study, where you follow the subjects of the experiment for a period of time, and you follow them where they are, keep in touch with them. After 20 years, he did a research study, and he compared the 1/3 group, the kids who developed now into university students that start working in the community. They were the ones who delayed gratification, and the ones who did not delay gratification. He found that the ones who delayed gratification were more successful in their relationships, were married longer, were more successful in their careers, were making more money per hour or per year than the other children, who were less dependent on drugs and more healthy individuals overall. Why? Because this one act of being able to delay gratification shows your humanity, shows your ability to rise above challenge, rise above the immediacy of the nefesh habahamis, the animal soul, and access your neshama, your godly tzura sa'adam. This is a practical application of how the marshmallow test explains how the kol gadol v'lo yasaf, the voice of Sinai, the voice of the shofar, which got stronger and stronger, speaks to us individually, asking us, encouraging us, challenging us not to follow our eyes, not to follow our heart's desire, but to maintain the postponement of gratification, to look to a higher picture, to look to a higher self, to look to grow. Is it easy to go against gravity? It's very easy to go into gravity and to give into your animal soul. It is very hard to go against gravity. We know that our posture, it's very easy for us to slouch. Why? Because gravity pulls us down. It's very hard to maintain a good posture and to go against gravity. So too spiritually. It's very easy to give in to immediate gratification. It's very easy to be given to the sota, to be a person who is giving into the stia, the veering away of our goals. And yet it is very difficult to go against gravity and to be a person who goes against gravity like the shofar got stronger and stronger. The question we have to ask ourselves is, who do you want to be? Who do I want to be? Do I want to be a person who is like a sota, who gives into immediate gratification? Or am I a person who can see a bigger self, a tzura sa'adam? And that is what we were given on Shavuos. We were given on Shavuos the opportunity to choose. And that's why it goes on and on and on. That's why Shavuos is not just one day, but the korbanos, the offerings, can be given on 6 days following Shavuos, because our opportunity during the whole week, Shavuos plus 6 days, 7 days, is an opportunity to use our God-given free will, our tzelem Elokim, as individuals and as a tzibur and as families, to be able to grow as a person, to develop ourselves as an Eved Hashem.